How you doing, guys? I'm back with another FMDNA tactic. They're coming thick and fast. This is my ultimate 4-2-3-1. Who doesn't love a good 4-2-3-1? I do. And I know there's lots about, but this is my ultimate 4-2-3-1. If you want to download it and try it out, the link will be in the description below. If you can't download it for any reason, I will run over the tactic near the end of the video. Wearing another new football shirt, a sporting one from JJ Sports 44. If you want to order a football shirt, definitely try them out. They're in the description also. And also Kit MM, who I also order a lot of football shirts off of. They are also phenomenal. You will not be disappointed with either site. They do take a little while, 16 to 20 odd days. But, you know, when they come and you've only paid £12 for a football shirt, like I said, you won't be disappointed. They got next year shirts on as well. What do I do in this tactic series? Well, it's my tactics. We choose 3 teams chosen by my subscribers, which is Spurs from the Premier League, from Charlton from Sky Bet League 1 and Salford from Sky Bet League 2. We leave the assistant manager in charge because we love it. And then we go on a holiday and come back at the end of the season and we put it in a little tactic league, the FMDNA Tactic League. Ooh, take a breath, Danny. So like I said, you want to download this tactic, link will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, I will run over this tactic at the end of the video to show you all the instructions, all the positions, what you need to do to get the best out of it. So it's a 4-2-3-1. There's so many going about, but this is a very, very good one. You definitely want to try this one out. And like I said, if you do, I'm really interested to know what team you're using it with and how you're getting on with this tactic. If you can do me the biggest favor, leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't done already, because I've tested so many tactics for another series, the best tactics on FM24. I'm making a load of tactics. You can even suggest a formation or maybe a position that you'd like to see a tactic made around. Please leave it with a comment below. But that's it. I think, I always like to say this lately, that's enough talking. I think we should get to the results. So we're starting with Salford, where we finish in 5th place. Got a goal difference of 23 and a points tally of 78, which is not too bad with their small squad. But we've got a new top goal scorer with Connor McLennan with 21 goals. It's normally Matt Smith, but McLennan's the top goal scorer with 21 goals. Luke Gobert's got an average rating of a 7.16, which is good. If we look at the league table, you can see here 5th place, and MK Dons won the playoffs. We won 22, we drew 12, lost 12, scored 98 goals, conceded 75. We got a goal difference of 23 and a points out of 78. We're quite a bit off the, well, 6 points off of Wrexham in third place, which makes a change for Wrexham to get promoted, because I think this is the first time in these tactic tests with Salford that Wrexham got promoted, I believe. We look at the playoffs. Where did we get to? Let's look at the final. So we got to the final and lost against MK Dons 1-0. Past positions, were we any higher than where we finished in 5th place? Nah, I think looking at it, well, we was 6th for quite a while. 5th place is maybe a bit lucky, winning the last game of the season. And who lost? Notts County lose. They did. Notts County were actually top at one stage as well. Dropped down to 5th near the end of the season and batting it out for us for 5th place. But neither of us got promoted because we know MK Dons did. Right. Did we cause any upsets, though, in the Cups? Well, in the Carabao Cup, we did cause a bit of an upset. We beat Lincoln in Sky Bet League 1 2-1. In the second round, we lost against Burnley 2-0. And in the FA Cup, we lost against the Vanarama National League team, Chesterfield, 3-2. And in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, we beat Newcastle under 23s. We lost against Lincoln this time, beat Carlisle, Stockport, Derby on penalties, and we lost against Tranmere in the quarterfinal 1-0. One day. If we look at the tactic screen, we can see McLennan was the top goal scorer for us, 21 goals with an average rating of a 6.93. Which is surprising, scoring 21 goals as an inside forward on the right-hand side there. I think he would have had a better average rating, but no. Hendry played up front. Maybe this is the problem. They should have played Smith. Where is Smith? Here is Smith. 3 times. They started him 3 times. He scored 5 goals. What more can he do? 11 as a sub as well. If they would have played Smith from the start, I'm sure they would have done a lot better. Usual story for Sal and Tilt. I don't know, a 6.72 and a 6.80. Need to get them two working somehow one day in one tactic. All in all, okay, it's an okay start, but bear with. This is the ultimate So you know it's going to get better. Well, this is more like it. With Charlton, 104 points. Miles LeBaron, top goal scorer, 24 goals. We've got a highest rating of a 7.22. Amazing. League table. We won 31. We drew 11. We lost only 4 games all season. Considering there's 24 teams in the league, only losing 4 games all season is great. We scored 107 goals. We conceded 51. We got a goal difference of 56 and a really good points total of 104. We look at past positions to see if we were top from the beginning. Actually, no. At some stage, we were second. Was it Bolton? No. Who come up? Was it Derby? It was Derby that was battling us out, and then they dropped off at the end of the season, and we just went from strength to strength. We look at the cup competitions. Starting with the Carabao Cup, we knocked out 2 Premier League teams in the Carabao Cup. Bournemouth on penalties and Nottingham Forest in the 3rd round on penalties. And then it's the 4th round, and then you just face a team called Liverpool, who apparently are pretty good, and they beat us 2-0. And in the FA Cup, we stuffed Havant and Waterlooville 10-0 in the 1st round. Oxford United, we beat them in the 2nd round, took a replay, and we lost against Championship team Plymouth 3-2. In the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, we were unbeaten in the group stage, beat Bristol Rovers, Northampton, Chelsea under 23s, then we beat Arsenal under 23s in the 2nd round, then we lost against Reading though in the 3rd round, 1-0. Not bad, we beat some good teams there. We look at some player stats. Miles LeBaron, we know, was a top goal scorer, but Campbell scored a lot of goals as well with 22. Alfie May always does really well, 19 goals. Watson's got 8. Even the players that, this is the best 11. I'll turn a quick pick, best 11. Even the players that played sometimes, I said, well, no, I'm going to say it's Ladapo. I hope to say set 20 goals. Kamara, 16 goals. Even they've scored a lot of goals, even though they're not in the best 11. So a lot of players scored a lot of goals. We scored a lot of goals all round. 104 points. This is more like it. And now it's Tottenham's turn, and we've picked up the Premier League with 88 points. Kulusevski is their top goal scorer of 18 goals. Porro, highest ever rating of a 7.40, and also with 20 assists. He's had a great season. We won 27. We drew 7. We lost 4. We scored 83 goals. But defensively, we were so strong this season. Only conceded 24. A goal difference of 59 and a points total of 88. The same is Man City. Amazing. And we drew, I can see here, we drew the last game of the season as well. So we nearly lost it, nearly bottled it, but didn't in the end. If we look at past positions just to have a look, I think they're pretty good for it as well. Was it Man City? Oh, Man City had a terrible start. Absolute terrible start. So who? It wasn't C, and it wasn't Villa. Was it Liverpool? Who was second for the majority of the... Arsenal? It was Arsenal. Let's get rid of the other 3. So we're back out of Arsenal for a little bit, and then they just dropped off. I love looking at the past positions to see where everyone's done. Us, like I said, I think we're good for top spot. Had a very, very good season. If we can see, what can we see? We can see. If we take a look at the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup to see if we picked up anything else. Well, we haven't picked up the Carabao Cup because we got knocked out against Southampton in the 4th round, 1-0. But I've said this before in other tactic tests. Southampton, Leeds and Leicester, even though they're in the Championship, when you play them in the FA Cup or Carabao Cup, they're just really good. And they normally get to the semi-final or final some of these times. So losing to them in the 4th round, 1-0, it's not too bad. But the FA Cup is a lot better. Beat Millwall, Chesterfield, Sunderland, Chelsea, Arsenal, 2-1, 2-0. Yes, thank you very much. And Newcastle in the final, we beat them also 1-0. We take a look at some player stats. The biggest surprise here for me is that Kulusevski, as the attacking midfielder, is the top goal scorer with 18 goals. Son only got 12 goals up front as the advanced forward, which is crazy, but we won the league. 12 goals from Richarlison. Madison, out on the right-hand side, scored 14 goals, which is good. But just Son getting 12 goals, Kulusevski getting 18. It's a surprise. It's a real big surprise. Well, I think that's a success. This is my ultimate 4-2-3-1, and I think we've seen some ultimate results. Let me just add the points and see where it comes in the tactic testing league. the FMDNA Talent Testing League. My ultimate 4-2-3-1 comes in at the 4th spot. Formation 4-2-3-1. Hit 180, drew 30, lost 20. Only 20 losses between 3 teams, which is the best in the Tactic League, but too many draws. Goals for 288, goals against 150. We got a goal difference of 138. It won 3 trophies, straight promotion, 2 with Spurs, 1 with Charlton, and a points there of 269. If you use this tactic, please, I know I keep saying it, but use it. Let me know what team you're using it with, and let me know your results. Thank you so much for watching. If you need the instruction because you're playing on console, please carry on watching the video because I'm about to run over it. So in goal, we got a sweeper, keeper, and defend. We got a full back attack on the left-hand side and a full back attack on the right-hand side. We got a ball playing defender on defend alongside another ball playing defender on defend. Then in front of them, we got a defensive midfielder on defend alongside defensive midfielder on support. Take more risk, dribble more, get further forward. Then we've got an inside forward attack on the left-hand side, inside forward attack on the right-hand side, attack midfielder attack, and advance forward attack up front. Tactical style is just basically all this here. Just copy everything I'm going to show you. Mentality positive. In possession, what do we have? Attack and width narrow. Passing the space. Focus down the left. Focus down the right. Play out defence. Passing direct is shorter. Tempo higher. Time wasting never. Low crosses. Run at defence. In transition, what do we have? Counter press. Counter. Roller out. Out of possession, we've got a high press line engagement. A much higher defensive line. Trigger press more often, or much more often should I say, prevent short goal kick distribution, get stuck in, step up more and invite crosses. And that is your lot. Thank you again for watching. Please just do me a favour and just leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't done already. And if you want some cheap football shirts, in the description below. And I think that's it. That's enough from me. And one more thing, if you want to support the channel, even more than you're already doing, even if liking, if you want to support the channel even more, you can become a paid patron. It's very cheap. You get your name at the end of the video, and that really does help support the channel even more. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. I'm also going to be doing another giveaway for a football shirt, so just stay tuned. That's it. See you guys. See you next time.